My name's Wolfram and welcome to Kerbal Space Program, and, well, the budget airline of space programs is what I've created. I basically went, everybody has their own private space program now, so why can't I have one? So, I took the biggest engine that would fit on here, and a shuttle and the top that's actually not aerodynamic. I tested this once, and it just got into space, which means it's perfect, because then it means it doesn't waste any fuel, it doesn't waste anything. If it just does its job, it's the most cost-effective way of doing it. And we're off. Now, this is purely going to depend on your definition of space. Because space can either start at 60 kilometers. I need to roll over to 90 degrees. It either starts at 60 kilometers or 100 kilometers, depending on your definition of space. Because it's not like you cross a line, it's just you're now in space. Whereas this game does have this, and I'm going to overheat very quickly because I'm still in the atmosphere. I need to throttle back. So yeah, this will just get into space. I've only tested it once, so this is the second time flying it. That is overheating quite a lot, and I'm burning quite a bit of fuel when I'm not quite into space yet. I'm defining this as space because there you go, we're in orbit according to this now. So if we're in orbit, I need to crank. Well, we're still in the atmosphere somewhat. I want to get into orbit, and then you're on your own. After that, you can do whatever you want. So I need to crank this over. I've run out of fuel. Well, that's fine. You're in space. That's going to drift back to Earth. He's in the darkness of space. We can actually check our orbit. There you go. He's on a... Well, he's going to land here. But, yeah, it's not technically in orbit. But he's in space. He's going to go... He has an aperture of 2 million, well, call it 3 million meters. So yeah, he's currently, is he accelerating? No, he's decelerating. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's our first candidate into space. What's his view like? Oh, he's got a pretty view, at least that. So let's go back to now he's in space, let's go back to Space Center. So that's one person in space. Now let's try and get them... Not in orbit, but what's the phrase when you leave orbit? I can't remember the phrase. So, right. I've literally loaded this game up and I'm learning the controls as we play right now. That's not how you do that. That's how you do that. Ignore this gap. I love the music in this. It's just so like, you're going to die, but here's some chilled out music. Stick one on there. And you know what? That might actually be enough. I feel like those engines are probably... Let's just try this. Clear the launch bay. Let's try this, shall we? I have control now. I'm assuming this little thing here is doing all the work. Okay. Fire. More power. We're okay. Oh, there's vibrations building up. I want the SAS on. Feel like this is not going as well as the last one. We're not climbing as fast as we were last time. Not even at 1,000. There's the last one we launched. Okay. Oh, it's heating up. Let's go in the other direction this time and see. Yeah, I'm burning through fuel very quickly. Yeah, we nearly are. Oh, we're shaking. We are shaking. It's fine. It's just a bit of vibration. It'll be fine. I need to go sideways. Decouple. Okay, that's not dangerous. Just, yeah, gravity pull you away a bit quicker, you have more mass. Can I do a couple things just in midair? This. So what's our current orbit? Where's the aperture? Oh. That's, yeah, so we just need a few more engines and we'll get a bit further. Let's just add some more fuel to this. I think that's our best option right now. More fuel, the better. Boom. So yeah, more fuel. I'm still worried about that join, but it'll be fine, I think. Let's just launch and see how badly this goes. We should have named these aircraft as well. This is now the Mark III of whatever it's called. I'm gonna go half throttle. See, now I have the problem with the actual mass of the object is more than what the engines can lift. Yeah, you reach a point. I forgot about this in spacecraft. You reach a point where you are carrying so much fuel you can't physically lift that fuel. Yeah, that's why you do rockets in stages, isn't it? So at this rate, we're not going to get out the atmosphere anytime soon, are we? How are the other ones doing? What is this current the current aperture of this is... I can't actually tell. Not very good. Okay, that's fine. We're at 7,000 meters. Oh, she's rolling. Need the SAS on. I have no controls over this, I just realised. This is gonna... I could do a really low orbit. At that point I might as well be flying though. I'm gonna roll it over this way, because I'm halfway through fuel and I'm not even out the atmosphere yet. I'm only doing 600 surface speed. So I'm gonna start rolling it over now. Because it's, oh god, I forgot about how these all work. Okay, we're getting closer outside the atmosphere. Let's start going sideways. So I want to start getting my orbit sorted. Oh, we're going. It's going. It's going. Oh, are we actually going to get an orbit out of this one? All I'm waiting for is that click as the engines turn off. It's going. Here it comes. Here. If that gets around far enough. It's ahead of an elliptical orbit right now. Let's quickly check the rocket. There's not much fuel left. I really need to crank this over to the side now. Really need to be going sideways. What's my... Oh! It's... Oh, the engine's died. Have I escaped? Have I reached escape velocity? We are... still climbing. According to this, our orbit is... what? We have... that is... Kerbin escape. Hang on a minute. Have I already reached what I needed to... Have we already reached escape velocity? That's the word I was looking for earlier. Escape velocity. So while those two down there are doing their death orbits, as it were, this one is going to there in 2 days. Oh, that's a bit quicker than I thought. Hang on, let's just... that was 1 year, 4 days. Wait, hang on, the sun... Am I now orbiting the sun? Holy crap, I've managed to orbit the sun. How many years is it going to... which one's Kerbal? So that's Kerbal. Eve, Mono, Dan. I'm probably reading them wrong. So I have somehow managed to go into orbiting the sun with one crappy built robot, crappy built no crew controls. No, he doesn't need crew controls. He's now stuck in orbit. There is no hope for him. What's his view? Where is it? How far have I got to zoom in? So this is his view of space. We're coming up to, yeah, year 1. That is madness. Can I decouple this? Liquid oxidizer. Can I not decouple that? Can I decouple this? Has a reaction wheel. It's used up all its electric charge. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. What? Let's Oh, I'm pressing so many buttons I should not be pressing right now. So he's there. And my orbit is huge. I mean, I did not expect to get that orbit. Unknown object, unknown object. I love that. Class E, huge. You have medium, class C, B, small. So this poor guy is now stuck. Well, I think that's mission accomplished. So let me know what you want me to do next time in Kerbal Space Program. Landing on the moon is a little bit far away at the moment, I think. But yeah, this poor guy who forever now will be in space. I wonder how long... I can't speed it up anymore. He's now been 2 years in space. He's pretty dead. The other guys are definitely dead. That might actually be all the bits floating around. Okay. How far... oh, there's a planet right out here. Focus view... oh. I'm curious what this planet looks like. Is this meant to be Pluto? Oh, that's blatantly Pluto. Yeah, that's meant to be Pluto, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, space. It's brilliant. Anyway, I've been Wolfram. This has been Space Program. Kerbal Space Program. Where's my ship? There it is. This made it into space and is now stuck in space, but that's budget Space Program for you. And I shall see you all next time. He's so dead.